guys, I'm Jay and welcome to Trinity. So Pokemon TCG Pocket has finally dropped us a very big bomb, a news that basically shocked the whole community, and there is a lot of discussions currently. So seriously, this news everyone has been waiting for very long already, and seriously that it came at a very right timing, and then we are still like few more days to go. So it's basically that like 4 more days. Okay, it will be released on the December 17th, next Tuesday. So I believe that this one is a must draw pack because that is going to buff your current meta a lot. So before we dive into detail so we will watch the trailer first, and then bit by bit, frame by frame, we will check that what is the upcoming Pokemon that released in the trailer but is too small to be noticed. So before that, let us dive into the trailer and hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned with me. So let's go. Okay, so let's dive into the review. Okay, so from the starting of the video, okay, there is 2 Pokemon that didn't announced yet. So that one, the purple color, will be Liepard. So Liepard is a dark type Pokemon. So basically, I think that it might able to further boost dark type deck, but we are still not sure that what is the skill and the ability. So again, that is a dark type monster that might further boost the current dark deck. Okay, and then yes, there is an executor over there. So basically currently we already got 2 executor. One is the normal executor and another executor EX, and yes, with this current release we got another executor. So I'm not so sure whether it will be more powerful or less, but we will need to be more anticipate. Maybe that this is good, but I can confirm that execute is much more better than the current one. And if you are playing with Bulbasaur executor versions, the execute is a must. So we will see it later on. Okay, let's continue. And then yes, from here we can see a Gyarados and the Rapidash at the back, and then yes, you can see that there is a shiny Magikarp. Is it? I think that you can, as from the coloration itself, is like more towards shiny than the regular red. So maybe there is a shiny Pokemon cards coming in this pack, not sure, but from these pictures I think that it's quite towards gold color. Okay, and then yes, from here I think that this one should be the binder, and then we have the Salazzle. Okay, and we have the Volcarona. So basically I think that maybe they will be introducing burn effect this pack. Okay, so we already got paralyzed, sleep, poison, and all those. So we still don't have burn. So if to introduce burn effects currently, actually I think it's a quite a good thing for a further boost for fire deck. So quite good. And Volcarona is a very strong Pokemon, so I quite anticipate and see that what it has for us. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, from here we can see that one, the green color one, is the superior. Okay, it is the starter Pokemon for evolution of Snivy. And then you can see that above there is two Pokemon, the brown color one. So the one that is floating, I think the name is called as Pihiam. Okay, it's a psychic Pokemon, and currently is using by the villain in the Pokemon Horizon, if not mistaken. So, and the above one, the stone like Pokemon is called as what, Stone Journal. Yeah, okay, so yes, so it's a rock type Pokemon, so it maybe will be further buffing the current rock type. Not sure, but at least that we know that this might be something that going to be released. And yes, from you you can see that besides Stone Journal, there's a pink color thing. Yes, okay, I confirm that one is a Mew. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, Mew is here. Go. Okay, so from here we can see that Lipart, okay, extra monster over here will be the Mankey. So far Mankey already got two. One is the original Mankey and another one is the promo Mankey. And yes, and not sure whether this Mankey will have more better ability like the execute, and then not sure, so we still need to wait for the release for confirmations. And then yes, the behind you can see that there's an Aerodactyl, so they already revealed the abilities, the skills, so we will see on later. So from here, the only things that we don't know is the Mankey, the Lipart, the Volcarona, the Gyarados, and the Superior. Okay, so team booster pack, Mythical Island. Yeah. Okay, and then swipe. Okay, so a little bit too fast, so I try to slow down a bit. Okay, so from here we can see that there is a Pikachu. So this Pikachu is from the Neo Genesis pack, if not mistaken. Okay, and then yes, and we have the execute. So this execute actually is very good. Why? Because that is basically is like a mini version of Lilligant. Okay, and you can attach energy from the energy zone to itself. So basically you on your first turn you can attach your energy to your Bulbasaur and then use the skill to pump it itself or something to make it have more energy. So we are still not sure that what is the executor itself, but yes, at least this one is a free energy where you can self-charge energy. Okay, because leaf type that, grass type that actually is quite slow because of it lacks of recharging energy. It all very dependent on the Lilligant, but Lilligant is not the best one. I think that currently the best grass deck will be the Executor Venusaur, maybe, or the Butterfree. Okay, so beside is the Snivy, and then we have the next one. Okay, it is the what it calls. Okay, so that one is the Molu, so it's a grass type also. And then the beside one is the Delmise. So Delmise actually from here is actually quite good because that for a basic Pokemon, it has a base HP of 100. So basically it is it can be a very thick wall for you, and it only requires 1 energy to attack. And then, well, it only attacks 20, but it has another additional effect is that if he has 3 more grass energy, it had at least 3 grass type energy, it can attack plus 70, means that it can attack 90. So I would say that actually this is quite a monster, and depends, is a very situational one, so it depends on how you're going to use it. You can use it as a wall, or you can just pump up to it. It can become a very sturdy wall and attacker as well. So it totally depends on how and the situations. Not bad, this card. I think that it's going to be add on into the grass deck. Not bad actually. I feel that it's worth it, worth the time. Okay, and then yes, we got the Magmar. Well, Magmar Fire Blast, and then it ables to attach with 80 by discarding 2 fire energy, right? So with Blaine itself plus 30, so it can total hit with 110. Actually it's quite good, not bad, not bad. So I think that need to further experiment whether this card is quite good and quite a good synergy in the Blaine deck, not sure. And then the beside one is the Lavesta. So basically Lavesta is the basic Pokemon of Volcarona. Okay, so I would say that Volcarona might be very powerful. Volcarona might have a standalone deck, not sure, possible. And then yes, the next is our Mew EX. Okay, the main highlight here. So the main thing will be the genome hacking. Well, genome hacking itself is like you can copy any other attack regardless the energy requirement. So maybe it requires 5 energy, you only have 3 energy, you will still able to use it regardless the energy type or the amount of energy you needed. Okay, so you can check on the genome hacking ruling. Okay, so if the attacks requires you to do something, so if you doesn't have the requirement met, so the attack will does nothing as well. So this is what I understand on the TCG perspective. So not so sure on this. So hopefully that it is the same as the TCG ruling. Okay, then the next is the Aerodactyl EX. So basically that we have currently have 2 EX review, the Mew and the Aerodactyl EX. The Aerodactyl EX that a lot of people are quite hyped with it because of why? Because of the primeval law. Yes, because that your opponents cannot evolve on the active spot, so you only can evolve your Pokemon on the bench, so the active Pokemon not able to evolve. So well, I wouldn't say that this is quite a broken or a stall or something, because that if you comparing with tier 1 deck, so like Pikachu, like Mewtwo, so basically they are basic Pokemon, they are super strong, they are a very strong basic Pokemon that doesn't need to be evolved. So Aerodactyl, they don't really afraid Aerodactyl at all. So Charizard maybe, but most probably your Charizard will be evolved at the bench, where Moltres will be at the active zone to do most of the work. Okay, so I don't think that there will be much impact on this card towards our tier 1. Tier 2, Starmie maybe, but I don't think that it will really impact Starmie a lot. So I think that most probably Aerodactyl are more on hitting non-meta decks, because non-meta decks requires multi-stage evolutions. So Aerodactyl is quite a thing to stop them. So I would say the Aerodactyl is good, but it's not that broken. Yes, it's super situational where you might use a Sabrina to switch maybe the routes back onto the front, and then they're not able to evolve into the Killia or the or Gardevoir, then you can just one shot to kill them or something. It totally depends on the situation how you're going to do that. Okay, so I would say that it's not really broken but good, so it depends on the user how you're going to use it to prevent it from further evolutions. Okay, then the next one is a Taurus. Taurus actually is quite a good thing because it is colorless, and the attack fighting tackle 40, and if you are fighting a EX Pokemon, this attack plus 80. So basically it's a 120 damage towards a EX Pokemon, so you are literally can one shot kill Pikachu EX and Starmie EX. So this actually is a quite good card, especially that it can be used with multiple energy. So I think that this is a quite good counter compared to Aerodactyl. Okay, then the next is the supporter card, Blue. So Blue basically is to reduce 10 attack to all attacks. Okay, so it can reduce things like Draco Meteor, Dragonite, or Articuno, Blizzard. So -10, if it seems like not much different, but actually that sometimes that +10, -10 actually can change a lot of things. Okay, maybe because of less of the 10 attack, you're not able to knock out your opponent's Pokemon, and out they are doing a comeback and then you lose the match. It is quite possible. Okay, because of if you're not able to take out the Pokemon, then maybe you will end up lose. So this -10 actually that has a lot of impact. It seems like less, but actually it has a lot of meaning inside. Okay, so I would say that Blue actually is quite good to put into the deck, but depends on whether you can slot it in or not. So I think that this will need to wait until the card release, then we only can decide that whether this is meta relevant or not. Okay, then the next will be Leaf. Confirm Leaf will be meta. Why? Because currently we are retreating with X speed. X speed only reduced with 1. So Leaf, yes, you might not able to use other supporter cards after you using Leaf, but it is 1 for 2. Because Leaf effect itself is that during this turn, the retreat cost of your active Pokemon less 2. So basically, you can retreat, and most likely you can retreat of any of the high retreat cost Pokemon. Okay, so Lapras 3, you already still you only need 1 energy, then maybe you only push up another X speed, then your Lapras will be a free retreat. So this card Leaf is very important, and I believe that this will be the most played decks, same like Sabrina. Okay, so if you can, 2 I think is a must. Okay, and then the next one is the Vaporeon. So Vaporeon actually is quite good, especially with ability washout. Means that you can, yes, because the effect is that you can, as often as you like, you can switch your bench Pokemon water energy to the active Pokemon. So basically that you can on immediately you can charge up your Pokemon to attack, regardless they have energy or not. So basically maybe that you have already have 2 energy Starmie EX, so you just retreat, and then you just retreat, send out your Lapras, and then you can use the 2 energy plus 1 more pop, and your Lapras immediately can attack as it got 3 energy already. You can use the Bubble Drain. So that's why that Vaporeon's making the whole water deck become more faster, because the water deck it is quite bad because that it has high energy requirement. So don't talk about Starmie EX. Okay, so other water deck Pokemon, it requires a lot of energy. So with Vaporeon itself, it able to speed up a lot of things. While you retreating, you don't really scared that you have energy loss, and you need to start to attach energy back to build out your Pokemon. So you will just need your Vaporeon to switch around all the energy, and then voila, your active Pokemon can attack again. Okay, so from here the next one will be Dandene. Dandene on immediate effect will replace the Pinchujin, confirm. Pinchujin 70 attacks, and then 2 energy attack with 30, and then you can paralyze your opponents. Dandene itself 60 HP, 1 energy, attack with 10, less 20, but you can paralyze your opponents as soon as you touch down. That's why that Dandene, I think that most probably will be used widely, and then Pinchujin will be kicked out. Okay, then okay, continue. The next one is the Marshadow. Marshadow, I think that is a mystic Pokemon, if not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it has the attack of revenge. So if your Pokemons from the previous turn get knocked out, so basically Marshadow can 40 plus 60. So it can hit with 100. So it's not that very broken, but at least that it enables to surge up the attack, maybe just enough to take out your opponent. So it is a fighting deck, fighting type Pokemon, so maybe that this card is quite good to slot in into the future fighting deck. Depends on what is coming. Okay, not bad, not bad, but I don't think that it is very broken, but still good, not bad. Okay, so yes, introduce the new side shot, genome hacking, and then the error deck though. Okay, 2 energy T actually is quite worth it, quite strong. Okay, so let us see. I think here is basically all the same thing: the Dandene, the Vaporeon, the Demise, Leaf. Okay, from here we can see, yes, the execute. You see, Drought Sprout, take what energy from and attach to it. Okay, so basically that's it. This is the introduction of this ptcgp. Okay, so I would say that this will be a very good buff for the current meta. I'm not sure that whether it will further buff Pikachu or not, but surely we can see that it is buffing Mewtwo. confirm, and the water deck as well. So the others I still not sure. Maybe grass type will be even better, don't know. But a few more days to go. 17. Currently we are on what date now? 14. We are on the 13th, means 4 more days to go. So keep your hourglass, save it, and then seriously you will need to jump into this pack. Why? If not, you will be playing with the old meta. Well, everyone is already starting with the new enhancing meta already. So yes, you will still need to do the deck hunt, but I believe that go for the trading when it released on the January, then automatically I think that you will settle everything on the Apex Genesis. So try not to overspend your hourglass on the Apex Genesis, but focus on the Mythical Island. It's just 80 cards over here. So let us see that what is on the Pokemon meta over here. So Pokemon meta is by decade. Okay, so here is the review card, and then from here we can see that over 80 cards, and there will be 5 new exciting EX over here and 5 new trainer cards. So far we are releasing 2 EX and 2 trainer cards, means that there is 3 more to go. So I'm not so sure that whether Pidgeot EX is considered inside or something that they be giving out free or something, I'm not sure. Okay, but Pidgeot EX, everyone is exciting for it because of the quick search. So they hope that they will be getting the Pidgeot with that ability. Okay, I sincerely also hope so. Okay, so from here we are still don't know that what is going to be released, but here see mystical classic mystical Mew and Celebi. So I think that Celebi might be released in this pack as well. So not sure, but I don't think that Celebi will have any meta impact. So because that throughout the TCG history, I don't really remember that there is any meta on Celebi. So I think that most probably this Celebi will be so-so, not sure. So I hope that it's not a typo. Okay, so I think that Celebi will be released in this pack as well as per description. So 80 cards, 5 EX, 5 trainer. Okay, we are still not sure that whether how many immersive and the gold crown. And yes, they already determined that there will be a new reality. Not so sure whether they will be introduced in this current pack or January ones. Okay, not sure. So basically that's it. There will be new expert solo battle for you to fight, so you can unlock all this stuff. And then yes, we have a new binder over here which I shown just now. So basically that's it. And then you have a 36 extra hourglass for you, so lock in and you will get it start from December 17th. So at least that you can do extra 3 packs. Okay, better than nothing, right? Because DNA doesn't really give a lot of stuff since day one until now. So they're giving is this 33 hourglass, actually 36 hourglass actually is considered very generous already. Okay, so basically that's it. This is the update for the Mystical Island. So what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Mew genome hacking, and what do you feel that it will be released in this pack, and what do you feel that it will be impact in this current meta? So feel free to comment down below. And then thanks for watching the video, and if you like it, remember to give thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And then we have tournaments as well, and remember to join our Pokemon TCG Pocket group. Currently is the biggest group in Facebook. We are already reached of 140 members currently, so feel free to join us and be a part of the family. So that's all. Thank you everyone, and then I will see you guys in the next video. So sayonara, bye bye, thank you.